Hello. And to anyone that mentioned Anthem, that implies Anthem is even a game to begin with. So yeah, so guidelines. 1 OC per person, and you may link them in the chat, must at least contain some information. And feel free to correct me on anything. And I guess if no one has anything right now, I can just start with stuff I already have. Okay, well, I'll just bring up something right now. Let me just put something in. Okay, this character's name is Raven Usagi by Slithpaw. Okay, her age is 18 and her occupations is a mental patient. Her likes and dislikes are books, people, and lamps. She dislikes romance, being bossed around, and rules. Her personality is energetic, apathetic, easily disappointed, and mental. I mean, I'm not really getting much of a mental vibe from this design, but I'm guessing it could just be going for like, try to remember the game too. It was Danganronpa style. She could just be good at something. She tends to be energetic and calmly refers to people as books. She enjoys watching people react to situations and calmly lacks the ability to consider others' opinions or feelings. She looks kind of not that. She kind of... I'm not really getting much of a vibe from that at all from this kind of design. Looks kind of plain looking, but maybe the backstory could change it. In Book of Sheridan, the reason she is in the Sheridan Mental Recovery Center is because of her many cases of mentally harming others, her weird obsession with lambs, and a whole list of other things. In Chaos Time, she is slightly less apathetic, thanks to the protagonist eventually making her think about herself for once. I'm not really understanding entirely what that means. I guess I can try reading that back again. Answer a whole list of other things. Okay, I guess there's this in the description. You have woken up in a strange mental recovery facility with no idea on how you got there. The place is filled with very interesting characters. To aid you in your recovery, you have been partnered up with a mysterious girl. How the story unfolds is in your hands. I'm guessing, if I can recall, this was a game that this person tried to make, but she only has like one episode available, so there's not much known about this character yet. Okay. So for design, I will have to give it like I'll just say a 3. For info, I would say 2, just because there's not much information yet. Backstory, same. Actually, no, info I would say about like I want to say 4 or 3, because there's at least something you can take from it. And personality, I would say 2. And that would be, the main total would become 2.5. If it seems like I'm kind of stuttering and stammering, this is literally just my first time doing this. I'm just winging it at this point. Okay. Next one. Okay, this character is called Keefe by Chocolate Fun 449. Let me just reset the score real quick. Okay, name goes by Karakufi, or Keefe for short. Age 21, occupation mythical creature. There's no likes or dislikes, so nothing to really say about that. Personality, shy, caring, slightly sassy, easily infuriated. I'm kind of getting like Wander Over Yonder kind of feel with this, just by like what the creature looks like and what the personality traits are. Keefe, along with her friends, has adventures on a landmass called Roname, with some occasional conflict against the main antagonists, saving grace. None of the characters have any special powers of any kind. Thanks to this, they end up having to get crafty with what's available to them in every single situation given to them. Okay. And I guess what her society is based around is very tribalistic, and it's generally based around how many spots are on males and females' tails. Female spots, if they have like 4 spots, they're royalty, 6 spots they're rich, and 8 spots they're just flat out poor. And for male tails, if they have 2 tails, they're royalty, all the way down to like 5 tails, which is just basically a slave. Which apparently she has like 9 tails, so she must be mega poor. So for the design, I'm gonna have to give that about 4. Seems pretty interesting. A lot is going on. Info, I would have to give that about I would say about a 3. There could be more explained, but I think it's good enough just if you're just barely just taking a glance at it. Backstory, I would say about a 4. Pretty interesting. In personality, I would say 4. Ah, shit. Okay, the total for this character would be 4.7. Okay, next character. Okay, this shiny. This character's name is Shiny, and it's by Snowbine. Okay. Age 16. Occupation and species immortal being slash traveler. Personality timid, friendly, helpful, and quiet, but also has a split personality disorder. Apparently this user gave this character 2 backstories that they don't really coincide with each other, but I guess I'll just elaborate on both of them. In school, he was the only one with different color fur, which means that he is special and there's only can be one per school, but almost nobody cared and nobody knows his existence. Only his best friend cared. There's an event every 15 years where only the ones with gray fur can participate, obligatory, and there's the adventure of how he survived the event. Okay, and the second story is he has artificial immortality, and that come from a experiment where he was resurrected after a disaster in the city, which is related with plants and later with doctors. Later, he ran away and discovered that he have no more abilities and learned to use them to fight the evil. I mean, he doesn't really look all that threatening as kind of described in either of these stories. Or like, he doesn't really look like he got bullied. He just looks very cheerful. Though the other image that was attached to this actually does look more up either of these stories' alley. If I can just pull it up. If the character design was more like this, I would actually enjoy it a lot more. Well, maybe I think he could have actually made this design more prevalent than the other one. And for the general info, I mean, there's not much to go off of because, like, there's not much to go off this either of these stories other than just a brief summary. And the personality, yeah, I can see that fitting with this kind of character, with how he's kind of portrayed in either of these images. Okay, so for his design, I'm gonna have to give it, I would say, a 4. His info, like the general info, I would have to say about like a 3 or 2. Like about a 3. Backstory, I'm gonna have to give that like a 2. There's not much to go off of it. And personality, I'll have to say a 3. And the total for this OC would have to be 3. 3.3. Pretty sure those were the only OCs I got like actually prepared. There are other OCs that I also have like stockpiled somewhere else, but I'm gonna have to actually find them real quick. For now, I'll just switch to this window. Okay, just found another one. Okay, this character goes by Pisa. By by Torterax. Okay, the design, it looks pretty basic. There's not much to talk about. I mean, I guess the wings, they look pretty vibrant compared to his body. Or is it even? Yeah, it's a he. Okay. So gender male, mental age, 32, species Hexian or I guess a wasp, class worker, occupation space traveler, and personalities stubborn, cautious, lazy, heroic, and selfish. Okay, so I'm not seeing any correlation between heroic and selfish, or like any of the other ones with heroic, for that matter. But I guess that could be explained in the backstory. Psa is a wasp from an alien race called Hexians. While most males of this race are in a constant, mindless drone state, but Psa somehow managed to gain a consciousness and was lost during a mission. This led him to encountering his friends and enemies. Psa now travels from planet to planet, sometimes looking for some mercenary work and other times checking out local attractions. Okay, likes, movies, attention, awards, and dislikes being called a robot, teamwork, and gender inequality. Yeah. Okay, and I guess some little tidbits and trivia. Secretly loves hugs. Will rant aggressively when called a robot. At bottom of Hexian hierarchy system, boxy armor is an exoskeleton, and wings are a thin layer of special laser. Special laser? They can retract like lightsabers. Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. Okay, so for the design, I'm gonna have to give that. I'll have to give that like about a 3. The wings kind of kill it, and I guess there could be more with the design. And the general info, I'll give that like a 4. That's pretty good. Backstory, I'll give that a 4 as well. And personality, I'll have to give that like a 2. Kind of just contradicts itself a bit compared to the likes and dislikes. Like stubborn, cautious, lazy, and selfish, but yet still somehow a hero, or like feels heroic. 4 plus 2. Okay, and the main total is 3.3. Yeah, okay, I can see that. But yeah, I guess I can actually see that then. So I guess I can ump that to like about like a 3 then. So it would be changed to like 3.5. Okay, found the next OC. Okay, this character is named Havoc, and it's by CP, the Lunar Goat. Okay, gender is unknown. Personality, dynamic, game freak, playful, and dexterous. Occupation, professional gamer for both board games and computer digital games. Obviously has no other things in their agenda except just play games all day. So literally just an alpha gamer. Okay. Havoc, or by their username Zerg3, or just Zerg, is a competitive RPG gamer known in the history of gamers, though they rarely show their true self due to their slight shy behavior. They don't like to be bothered while playing, or any time for that matter. If disturbed, they'll aggressively hiss or unleash a large spark around them to scare people off. Havoc has been known to absorb electricity using their plug tails in order to stay up from their own house or other places where fresh energy lies. Okay, so it's literally just a basic energy character that really likes video games. The design, yeah, I kind of like it. I would give that like about a 4. Getting like some Sombra vibes. Info, I would say about like a 3. Actually, I would say about a 2. There's not much to take from it, and there's not much of a backstory either. So I would say like a 1. Personality, I would give it like a 3. It's pretty relatable, but there's not much to it. Okay, and the total is 2.5. Yeah, Tome. Wait, which one? The one that just got animated, or the one that they're still making? So yeah, that's most of the OCs I can find at the moment. I'm pretty sure there's other ones somewhere hidden around my Twitter as well, but I just gotta... Either one works really, yeah, I guess. So yeah, I guess I'll just wait until someone offers up an OC, or just call it a stream real quick. Just a real quick one. Okay, Ruby, if you already have an OC like already made or something, you can go and tweet it and I'll check it out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the user of those two actually do talk a lot with each other sometimes. In fact, they have like a little in-group. They kind of have their own little universe, and I used to be interested, but I kind of just I'm not really on TA that much anymore. Maybe even a good game of Fortnite. Maybe some Apex. Yeah, it's kind of already been like an hour. I think I may just end it right now. Though it was nice at least to attempt this. Well, see ya.